Hello YouTube, it's Sean from the Pompey Games Room back with another pickup video, but this one is slightly different as I've been after one of these box sets. It's the most used term on YouTube and definitely on my channel. Been after one of these box sets really in a good condition since I started my channel. It's a pretty sort of readily available box set, but usually it's pretty beat up, or if it's in a good condition, it sort of fetches a pretty penny. So I'm pretty happy to get it into my collection. For those of you guys that know my channel, when I first started, I reboxed my wife's SNES console. This is my wife's SNES console, which is set up with all of the adapters and everything down there. I reboxed my wife's SNES console in the box set that she had as a child, which you can see behind the games here, probably just about. It's the Super Mario All-Stars box set. So yeah, I never really owned a SNES as a child. I played a SNES a fair few times, had access to SNESes sort of around friends' houses and stuff, but my older brother Glenn used to have a friend called James who slept over quite a lot, and yeah, it was sort of, they would always be up playing, and they had the box set that is in here. The box set's already going to be on the video description, so yeah, I'll just let you know. Obviously it's a Starwing console box set for the SNES. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at me opening it in this big box here. There is a reason that big box is there, and there's a few games in there as well, which I'm keeping a few. They will go into my pickups video for down the line. But this one is an important video for the SNES pickup, so I just want to sort of open it up on camera, and then we'll get it on the floor and we'll have a look at the actual box and what you get inside, because I believe it's fully boxed. So yeah, let's open up the box. As you can see, it is sealed. It's sealed that side and it's sealed that side. This arrived 2 days ago, and I've been eagerly waiting to undo it. So let's use the scissors to unbox it and have a quick look. I'm not pushing too hard. In fact, I'm not pushing hard enough. So let's go down there. You watch, the console will be right behind there now, won't it? Let's see how it goes. So let's hold it down here. Let's see. So I was led to believe that this, well, led to believe the pictures look really, really good, really decent for this bundle, and like I said, I've been after one of these consoles, I'd say, since I started my channel. So I'm really, really excited to finally get this in. And like I said, if I can move on some of the stuff that it's come with that I'm not going to keep, obviously it's not going to cost me an awful lot. I believe I'm not one for sort of sugarcoating how much I paid for things. I think I paid 180 all in for this. And like I said, there's a few games here. There's 3 in total. I believe 2 I'm keeping, but I will save those for my pickup video down the line. They look in pretty decent condition, which is a good sign. And it's been well packed by the seller. Lots of packing stuff in here, which is good because I've got a console bundle to send out in a minute. So it will literally just go in this box. So out it comes. Oh man. So expertly packed. Lots of bubble wrap, which is what we like to see. And yeah, man, I forget how light these consoles are, these console bundles are, but yeah, so my brother Glenn had a friend called James, and he used to come around a lot. I think I started the story and then diverted. He used to stay around a lot, and he had this console bundle, and I always, this is basically the bundle I think of when I think of the SNES, and oh my word, this is like brand new. Oh my goodness, wow. So I'd say probably all in for this, once I've sold 1 or 2 of the games that have come with this that I'm not going to keep, this is probably going to have cost me about £100. But we have into the collection a Super Nintendo Starwing box set. I am so psyched to get this in, I cannot tell you. Yes, over the moon. The art on this console box set just screams nostalgia for me, it being set up in our living room where they used to sleep when James stayed over. Oh my god, this game's so revolutionary. Obviously with the Super FX chip with the logo all over it. You know what guys, let's get this on the floor and take a closer look at this box set variant for the SNES. You know what, change of plan. this deserves the table, it doesn't deserve the floor. So yes, also just a comment, I just watched the footage back from the first part of this video to make sure it recorded and sound. My hair is super shiny. That is because it is absolutely tipping it down outside. I have not gone proper 90s gel hair look, wet look for this video, so just to let you know. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. So yes guys, this is the SNES box set variant for the Super Nintendo. SNES box set, what am I on about? Starwing box set. I've wanted this box set, I kid you not, for ever since James brought this over to have the sleepovers at our house. I remember once, I think I've touched on this once, with Mega Drive memories and SNES memories, when I've chatted about the 16-bit era. I remember trying to sneak in and set this box set up when James and Glenn went to the cinema. I think I remember saying they went to watch like Judge Dredd or something, but I couldn't actually set it up. I had a real problem trying to set the thing up. I wasn't very tech savvy at that age, probably would have been about 8 or 9. So trying to set this up, and this box set just being there, it was just after Christmas, I remember, and they went off to the cinema and left this out, and I just remember seeing this because we had the Mega Drive, so obviously having this in the house, always hearing about the SNES, this was a massive thing. So yeah, to get this into the collection, and it is in fantastic condition. There's a little bit of wear down here and down here, but I mean, like when you're talking about the top corners, it's absolutely immense condition. To get it into the collection for, yeah, probably between 80 to 100 quid, I think. It's going to be amazing. So I've got big plans for my storage area for my games over the coming months or year. I've got a project I want to do, which I did touch on in my last video, about putting some shelves up rather than the classic Billy bookcases. So I've got an idea what's going to happen with this and the Mario box set. Yeah, so this is close up really, guys. As you can see, it boasts the Super FX chip. Sorry about the circle light there in the background. And we have got the system of choice for the serious game player. Dazzling 3D effects, digital stereo sound, high-tech controller, great library of hot titles, exclusive state-of-the-art accessories. Starwing features the revolutionary Super FX microchip to create special effects like never before. And then obviously a classic Nintendo logo. Yes, super psyched to get this in. It's got all the flaps on it as well. They're in good condition. We'll flip it over. I can't really get the size of the box on, but what I'll do is, yeah, so as you can see here, can't really zoom out any further, but what we'll do is we'll find a way to do that. We've got the flaps here that are fully intact, and we've even got the sort of the link piece going across on both sides. I've actually emptied the box, as you can see, so I could lift it over a lot easier. And we've got the same on this side as well, which has still got the flap. We've got some more games down the side here. A little bit of fading maybe along here, but yeah, pretty good. So here's some of the library of games that it boasts on the front. Check out the advanced power of the Super NES games. So straight away there we got Super Mario World, we got F-Zero, Super Tennis, Super Soccer, and Super R-Type on this side. Let's just see if there was anything else down this side, or maybe it's the same games. Let's have a quick look on this side. Let's flip it over again. Sorry, don't know if I said I had to clear my desk. This console didn't deserve the floor. I had to clear my desk, so yeah, it's filthy, so I sort of killed two birds with one stone here. So we've got the same games down this side as well, and yeah, as you can see here, we've definitely got some fading going on this side. Yeah, but you know, to be expected, I suppose, due to the console's age. Yeah, I'm not that sort of fussed about it, to be honest. Some definite fading along there, but the way it's going to be displayed, it won't really be an issue for me. So yeah, so that's the front of the box. I remember this being in the stores as well, and I remember this game being featured so heavily on Games Master at the time in the 90s when it came out. Yeah, really, I cannot tell you how happy I am to get this into the collection. Let's have a quick look at the back. So this is the back of the box, where it boasts, I'm not going to read all this, I know I read the front. But you know, you can see it here, so you can give it a good read if you want. So we've got some revolutionary gameplay images here, some stills, and I think when I first saw this game, I thought it was going to look like this, like on the actual thing, and then obviously, you know, you see the animated versions of them instead. But you know, that's being a child, sort of, you know, not really knowing about capabilities of consoles and what necessarily these 16-bit things meant back in the day. So again, we're boasting the Super FX chip here. So I've got a few Super FX chip games in my collection. I think one of them is Stunt Race FX I'm looking at now, which is a brilliant title if anyone plays that. There was a few more which unfortunately I can't remember exactly what they were, but if I do remember, I'll put the list of the games in here. I think there was about 4 or 5. There wasn't an awful lot that utilised the Super FX chip from memory, but yeah, anyway, it worked incredible for this game. Now, I already have a fully boxed version of Starwing, so obviously the game that comes with this console will sit in my collection. But obviously, you know, it's sharing a few of the same screenshots on the back of the actual game here. So we've got that one there, and I believe this one here is no, it's not the same as that one. Very similar, but yeah. So I've already got a fully boxed version of Starwing. In fact, just make sure it is fully boxed. Yes, it is. It's got the manual in it as well. So obviously, this sits on my shelf, and the game that comes in this console will stay in there forever and just sit in there. Probably get used if I don't want to keep opening up the actual console. So yeah, guys, I'm absolutely over the moon to get this in. As you can see, this is probably the best way to do it down the side. Let's just hold it up just so you can see the size. We've already looked at the box ends, haven't we? So yeah, I mean, pretty good condition. I'm pretty happy with this to get it into a collection. It's a really, really readily available box set, this. I'd say probably pretty commonly you can buy it for anywhere between sort of 150 to 180 on eBay. But like I said, I've been trying to find a decent sort of conditioned variant that I can get into my collection. I'm looking at a few other variants as well. The FIFA International box set, big green box. There was one recently on eBay that sold. I got an offer actually on it for 140 quid, but the box looked a little bit too beat up for me, so I passed on it. But yes, this into the collection is a great start to get the pickups for the Super Nintendo back up and running. So let's have a quick look in the box. We've had a look at the box art for the variant, but let's have a quick look at what comes in the box. Now, I just slid the box out. I didn't actually take this cardboard cover off. This is what I meant. The pictures, it had everything. So I'm really, really excited to be able to share this with you guys and get it documented on my channel. So sorry about the light as well. It seems to be having a few issues with the light at the moment in my videos. I've got to look into alternate lighting. So let's lift this off together and we will take a look at what goodness is inside and how complete it is. Okay. So straight away, the SNES console is a bit discoloured here, but all we do is just look at the unit number. I can match this unit number up, I believe. In fact, bear with me. Sorry for the jump cut, guys. I wanted to try and match up the number here to see if it has the same number. Now, I've got to do a bit more investigation into this. I've got, obviously, most of my SNES consoles have the serial number here. The 001A. I do have 2 more in my eBay pile that are to list, but obviously they don't match this. Now I need to make sure if this is just a number for the manufacturing process or if it's an actual number that's linked to this box set. If not, I do have a non-discoloured SNES that will go in this box set, and then I'll move this one on. But anyway, so no instructions, but oh, okay, no, we do. We have some stuff here. So let's put the console back. But first off, let's look at, oh, this is one of these posters, isn't it? Similar to you get with the Mega Drive. I'm going to struggle to get this on camera. But let's tell you what, we'll do it incrementally, shall we? This is obviously the bottom, so we've got the Legend of Zelda there. A game that I've never really gotten into, but I will one day. People that watch my channel will have seen that I've picked up Legend of Zelda on a few different Nintendo consoles recently. Wanted to get into it in memory of my older brother. SimCity, definitely played a lot of SimCity. Really enjoyed this game back in the 90s. We have some more games here. So we have Super Soccer, Super R-Type. That is another one which has the Super FX chip, I believe. We have Super Soccer. Never played Super Soccer. We'll give that a go. It's a really common title. Super Tennis, a legendary game. Remember playing that many a time. F-Zero, another game which had the Super FX chip in it as well. From memory, I'll have to look at that. I'm pretty sure it did have the Super FX chip, and obviously a poster here in really, really top condition. And on the back, we have how to set up your SNES. So, so we have the UK diagrams here. So obviously, if you need to know how to do it, there you go. You get a bit of everything on this channel. So at the top, how to hook up your Super Nintendo. Anyway, so let's put that to the side. So we have customer information books. We have 2 of them by the looks of it. Is that the... Oh, okay. There's no manual for the game. So we've got 2 manuals here. Consumer information booklet. These are pretty standard. In fact, I think I've got the same amount in the Super Mario one. This is another booklet, obviously, on the instructions for how to set everything up, seals of quality, how to do everything and all that good stuff. So pretty common. It comes with these box sets. I do notice we've got some AV cables. They do look like they're cheap AV cables. They haven't got the Nintendo branding on them, but I do have a retro game cable, the Rad 2X, and I've also got a proper set of proper sort of good quality AV cables that actually go into a HDMI converter. So these are pretty much redundant. So they can go, one of my SNESes actually, it's going to go on eBay. I'll take those out. We don't actually have a manual for the Starwing game, but spoiler here, I'm going to be putting up a video of a bag of family donated retro items that a Starwing manual came in. I've already filmed it probably about 2 weeks ago, and I know there's a Starwing manual in there. So as if by magic, the manual appears. So when you watch that video down the line where I pull out a Starwing manual, yeah, it's now in here. So everything's happened and come together really nicely for a reason. This manual is so cool, being full colour as well. Let's have a quick flick through. It's a Starwing box set. Yeah, some brilliant art here in here. I do love the SNES manuals. There were a lot more colour manuals than the Mega Drive. I was a heavy collector for the Mega Drive back in the 90s. Yeah, really, really good manual here. They've got absolutely everything on here in full colour, all the enemies, everything, all the power-ups. Some amazing concepts here that obviously, you know, never make it onto the SNES, but down the line in subsequent games, you would be able to see things like this. Obviously on the GameCube version, there's some really, really highly detailed models. So we've got Fox McCloud, Falco Lombardi, Peppy Hare and Slippy Toad. Do a barrel roll. The memories of this game are just flooding back. One of my favourites. I've actually covered this on my channel already a long time ago. It will be a cringe-worthy review to watch, but yeah, I will link the video in here. We've got some weapon power levels. Tell you how powerful they are. Different enemies and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's the manual. So it's found a home already. So when you watch that video down the line of the family donated gifts, you now know that it's found a home. So it's now in this box set. I haven't got an original aerial, but it looks like I've got the original plugs and everything. So I'll search that out down the line. Yes, guys, this is a quick look at, I say quick, it's probably lasted a fair while. This is a quick look at the Starwing SNES box set. I'm really psyched to get this into my collection. Couldn't be happier. It's come together really well, this, and yeah, I'm super stoked to have this in the collection. It's something, like I said, I've been after on my channel ever since I really started. Just like if you're a subscriber to my channel for a fair while, you'll know that I like to not just collect everything, but I certainly cherry pick the items that I have memories of from my past. Yeah, I buy a lot of bundles and things, and I sell on the things that I don't want to keep, and obviously keep the things in my collection that I want to have for memories and things like that. So this is very much one of those console pickups that it's sort of ticked the boxes really for me, and I'm super happy to have this into the collection. So I've got to get one or two things for it. I've got to get obviously an original aerial in there, and I think a few baggies. So if I see one down the line that is a console bundle that has a baggie, I will take the baggies off that one, move that console bundle on, and then obviously we will go from there. But anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this quick look at the Super Nintendo Starwing console variant. Amazing console variant with some incredible art on it. I'm super excited to get this into the collection, and it's going to be displayed yeah, in the games room, and it's going to be something that will always remind me of those childhood days where you had your mates over for sleepovers and you stayed up mega late, sometimes till 12:30 in your single digit years. Yes, my daughter at the moment feels that she's staying up late at the moment just by staying awake till 9. So yeah, magical days when you felt that you stayed up till midnight every single night when your mates came over. Happy days with this console variant and great memories of the 90s. So all that's left to say now is thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.